Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. I have 10 more amazing Nintendo Switch games that everybody needs to play. These games are a lot of fun, and you're really going to enjoy them, so I really hope you check them out. My name is Robot Joe, and I'm your host as always. Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, it's that time again. But a couple of things before we get started. One, I just want to say if you're new here, I'm not saying these are the 10 greatest Switch games of all time. This is a series I do on my channel. We have like 6 or 7 other of these videos, so be on the lookout for those as well. These are just 10 great games on the Switch. And 2, make sure you hit a like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Once we hit 3K subscribers, we're giving away a Switch game. And once I hit 500 followers on Instagram, we're giving away another Switch game. So we're getting really close to both of those. And let's just get right into it. Finally, we can put Pikmin 4 on this list. That's right, Pikmin 4 is finally here, and it has been 10 years since Pikmin 3 was released. Pikmin 4 is going to take this series to the next level, and I really think it's going to make Pikmin a household name. In Pikmin 4, you can finally create your own explorer for the first time ever. Not only that, you can explore at nighttime for the first time ever. There's a couple new Pikmin, like an Ice Pikmin and a Glow Pikmin, and there's even a puppy named Ochi. Another cool thing about Pikmin 4 is they have something called Dandori battles, where it's like a battle to see who can collect the most treasure in a certain amount of time. Pikmin 4 really did do everything to elevate this franchise, and this is a must play for anybody on the Nintendo Switch. So what about a game that can never end? Surely that should make a top 10 Switch games list, right? I'm talking about Super Mario Maker 2. There's really no other way to explain this except you create the Mario world of your dreams. Anytime you've been playing a Mario game and you thought, man, this level was good, but if they would have added this or took away this, it would have been a lot better. Well, that power is now in your hands. Super Mario Maker 2 does also have a story mode that's actually pretty good as well, but we know we're all here to make our own Mario courses. And a cool thing about this is you can share your courses with people online and play other people's courses, and I gotta tell you, it gets pretty intense and pretty insane. Some of the levels people have made in Super Mario Maker 2 are nothing short of works of art. Anybody who's ever played a Mario game has kind of dreamed of making their own level, and now that's a reality. In theory, you could really play this game forever. It could never end, and that has to count for something. So a game on this list that I recently picked up myself is LA Noire. LA Noire is a dark and violent crime thriller set against the backdrop of 1940s Los Angeles. Amid the post-war boom of Hollywood's golden age, Cole Phelps, a LAPD detective, is thrown headfirst into a city drowning in its own success. Corruption is rampant, the drug trade is exploding, and murder rates are at an all-time high. In his fight to climb the ranks and do what's right, Phelps must unravel the truth behind a string of arson attacks, racketeering, conspiracies, and brutal murders, battling the LA underworld, and even members of his own department to uncover a secret that could shake the city to its rotten core. Yeah, this game has been on my radar for like 5 years, and I finally got around to picking it up, and it truly is an amazing game. This game is made by Rockstar, and you know they don't ever take any shortcuts in making a game. It's kind of crazy. You really feel like you have to figure out what's really going on, and you have to watch people's body language, and you kind of really do feel like a detective, and I think it fits perfectly on the Switch. It's kind of shaking up like the kid-friendly stuff, because this game can get pretty dark, but I do recommend it to anybody who is a fan of stuff like this. Now it seems like a new Assassin's Creed game comes out every year, and there's a lot of Assassin's Creed games to choose from, but if you've never played, the one that I would recommend, Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection. In Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection, you get all games and DLC from Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations, as well as 2 short films. You get to live the complete saga of a master assassin, learn the ways of the assassins and seek vengeance for the betrayal of your family, journey through 15th century Renaissance Italy and become the most legendary leader of the Brotherhood, then embark on a final quest of discovery as you learn the truth about the Creed. All these games are actually pretty old, but they actually hold up insanely well. I'm a huge fan of the Renaissance era, and I love old history stuff. In this game, it just did all that for me and more. Be an assassin. I mean, you can do all this without getting in trouble. What else do I need to tell you? So if being an assassin and killing people is just a little bit too much crime for you, which I understand, what about just committing a little tax evasion? I'm talking about Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Take control of an adorable turnip who happens to be an absolute menace to society. After failing to pay taxes and getting evicted from her home, you must go on an epic quest to pay back your massive debt to Mayor Onion, garden tools to solve fantastic puzzles, meet eccentric vegetables and fruits, and take on treacherous fights. Along the journey, uncover what's spoiling this garden community and rise to tear down the corrupt vegetable government. Yeah, this game is just, it hits every spot for me. It's beautiful artwork to me, the music is good, the gameplay is good, it's funny, it's witty, it's action-packed. You're a turnip who is committing tax evasion. Whoever thought up this game had to be on LSD or something, because how do you even think of something like this? Another cool thing is this game is truly always on sale for like $2 or $3 on eShop sales, so keep a lookout for it and buy it. You will not be disappointed. So now that Nintendo Switch is in its 7th year, there's thousands of games to choose from. What about day one games? Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is one of the Nintendo Switch launch games. And for good reason. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is a full and complete edition of Shovel Knight, a sweeping classic action game series with awesome gameplay. But that's not everything in Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. It also features 4 additional games. Take control of Plague Knight, Spectre Knight, and King Knight on adventures of their own and battle each other in local 4-player showdown together. They form a grand and sweeping saga. In this game, you get Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope, Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, and Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment. Shovel Knight always tops the list of the greatest games of all time, and now you can figure it out all yourself. So definitely check this one out. Mario's always a hero, sometimes Luigi's a hero. In the Mario movie, Princess Peach is even the hero. But what about our reliable old sidekick Yoshi? Thankfully, we have Yoshi's Crafted World. Jump into Yoshi's own adventure in a world made of everyday objects, like boxes and paper cups. As Yoshi, you'll leap up high, gulp down enemies, and set on a treasure hunt to find all the different collectibles. On the flip side, stages can be played backwards, providing new perspectives to explore and new ways to locate some of the more craftily hidden items. It all started with Kamek and Baby Bowser set out to steal a gem set stone. But when the artifact's gems are sent flying, it falls upon Yoshi and friends to find them. The cool thing about this is you can play this game co-op, just pass one of your friends a Joy-Con, and team up as fellow Yoshis. You know, I think this game is amazing. It looks beautiful, it's just charming. And Yoshi is a very important person in the Mario universe, and he's often looked at just like a pet or a sidekick, but that's not true. Without Yoshi, Mario wouldn't be who he is. And there is a conspiracy that Mario punches Yoshi in the back of the head to make him eat stuff. I don't know what's really going on here. Maybe Mario needs to be investigated. Oh no! So Bayonetta has become an amazingly popular franchise, and for great reason. It truly is an amazing game series. But how did it all start? Once upon a time, there was a young witch named Cereza. Long before this training of the dark arts would come to be called Bayonetta, she took a fateful journey into the Forbidden Forest. Alongside her was Cheshire, her very first demon. Possessing Cereza's stuffed toy, play as both Cereza and Cheshire, and search through the treacherous forest to look for the power to save Cereza's mother. Yeah, this game is truly beautiful. It's amazing. I really appreciate when game series go and give you an origin story, because 99% of times these people just pop up. This game kind of reminds me of like the graphics of Okami. When you see the graphics in this game or games like that, all you can think is, wow, this is truly art. Some of the puzzles in this game are so creative and so thought out. Unfortunately, I feel like if people weren't fans of Bayonetta, they never bought this game, or some fans of Bayonetta didn't even buy this game. And I'm not going to do you justice by explaining it, so I hope that if you've ever been interested in this game, that you take the leap and buy it, because you will not be let down. I always check the comments for recommendations, and a game that always pops up is Shin Megami Tensei V. And guys, guess what? It made this list. When a grisly murder scene in modern-day Tokyo blocks our protagonist walk home, an unplanned detour leaves him buried and unconscious. He awakens in New Tokyo, a wasteland ravaged by an apocalypse. But before bloodthirsty demons can claim his life, a savior emerges and they unite to become the mighty being, neither human nor demon. With newfound power, the protagonist ventures through a realm filled with mythical deities and demonic tyrants in constant conflict for survival. Searching for answers, the protagonist must forge his own path in a battle between light and dark to dictate the fate of the world. Again, I'm not really good at explaining like why this game is amazing as it is. It just is really, really good. The graphics are beautiful in my opinion, they pop. And for the sake of everybody who wanted this game on this list, I listen to you guys, I hear you guys, and I put it on here. Definitely check out Shin Megami Tensei V. Ladies and gentlemen, check out these games. Any of them, you're going to enjoy them. In the comments below, let me know what games deserve to be on the list next time. Remember, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. So hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Let's keep this community growing. And you know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.